Not ideal baseball weather today, but they've decided not to close the roof, so we'll have to make do. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Marcus Stroman gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He will lead this one off today. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Granderson is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And now here's the starting nine for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Let's get you out here.
Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Martin over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fourth, catcher.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And this one catches the inside corner for strike one.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And that misses, ball four, so it's first and second now with two out.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman, 2 hits in 7 tries. The 1-1 home. Bounce to first. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Julio Teheran, a Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty, Julio Teheran, 4-pitch mix guy. Good fastball, 89 to 94 miles an hour. Changeup, probably his best off-speed pitch. Has the curveball, has the slider. one of the keys you'll notice he's going to be on early, inducing a lot of ground balls. He's a ground ball type pitcher. If he's getting ground balls, expect a strong outing.
Digging in, Curtis Granderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Tehran into his motion. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Missed with a slider.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana has a beat on it. He's got it one away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Stepping in for the Jays, Josh Donaldson.
Let's go, Blue Jays!
Bases are empty, one man out. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Markakis has a read on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Here's Justin Smoke now. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike two.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Here it comes. And that one got a piece of him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Here's Kendrys Morales. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. A ball and two strikes now. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much during the course of a game.
Inciarte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. The next to bat for Atlanta, Charlie Culberson. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Now the payoff pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at Troy Tulowitzki. Obviously known for his offense and the ability to move the ball both gaps and out of the yard. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense, though. Plays a big man's game at shortstop, but is able to cover a ton of ground out there.
At the plate, Johan Camargo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Popped up. Donaldson waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 23.
Digging in, Danny Santana. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Back up the middle. A dive by Tulowitzki, but he comes up empty. That's a base hit.
Well, fastball count there yielded.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
In now, Dansby Swanson. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. Over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Go on to smoke at first, and the side is retired. Braves strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's only 2 for 10. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this will be put away easily for the out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte.
Come on.
He pulls this one into right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Next to bat for Toronto, Randall Grichuk. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Camargo brings it in. There's one, and nearly a double play. It was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Batting eighth, catcher,
Russell Martin now. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He hits at a .364 clip. 2 of those hits were for home runs. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Grichuk leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Will move to the third with no score. Digging in, Ender Inciarte. He flied out, leading off the ball game. Now the payoff pitch home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Granderson is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Third inning, no score to this point. 3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
2 strikes.
Bullet back up the middle. Pilar is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping into the box, Kevin Pilar, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Tehran has his target. Here's the 0-2. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Stepping in now, Curtis Granderson. 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed by Granderson, and that's the first down of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. Pitch outside, the throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
Yeah. 2-2. Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Here now the 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3 hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Blue Jays. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pilar moving in. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that's even think but 2-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Charlie Culberson is on deck. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Coming forward now is the Braves designated hitter, Charlie Culberson. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Ready on 0-2.
Nope.
Missed with a breaking ball.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. Markakis, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
At the plate, Johan Camargo. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Popped him up. Here comes Granderson, but this will land untouched.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And this pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Santana. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Line drive to left. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away. So digging in now, Dansby Swanson, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Set. Here comes the 1-1, and this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Smoke is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Justin Smoke now. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Tehran has his target. Here's the 3-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Into the box, Kendrys Morales. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
When you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Toronto Blue Jays took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Marcus Stroman is the winning pitcher of record. Julio Tehran couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
They left 2 men on base. For Atlanta, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Marcus Stroman. The loss goes to Julio Tehran. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes.